to double check it. It was giving me some problems. My goodness. Sorry, I'm messing with something, so it's a little funny to me. But anyway, so we can now get going on our adventure into the new, well, it's not really a new challenge. Oh, yeah, I'm a boy. What do I want to name the farm? What is, I don't, okay, that's just a random. Okay. Yeah, I want the default and then I change it from there. It makes it easier on me. Alright, anyway. It's the 1 year challenge. I want that one. Oh, they added a new one, beach farm. Okay, so that's something I really don't want. Ice cream. Farming. What do I want to name this farm? I'm just gonna name it Hearts Farm. Or Heart Farm. Okay. Yeah, where is it? There it is. The hair I typically use. Well, did I go with a nice... Good to see what... Because I play on my regular slate that I have for a while. So I forget if there's any new shirts. I don't know. It's not the exact shirt that I actually have. I'll go with that one, I guess. Eye color, just zip. There. Oh boy. I think that's in the blue. That's as much as I can get. I'll leave the pants. The pants color's fine. Oh, and oh, they added multiple dogs. Oh, I like this one. Is this anybody? Oh. Oh, they added that? Oh, well, sure. I'll take that. As you can tell, I just play my normal... Sorry, my face. I usually play, on, like I said, my regular save, so when this is a thing, it's like, oh, that's a thing now. Oh, and those clouds are new too, at least to me. It's been a second. This hasn't changed though. So cute. And for my very special granddaughter, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before growing emptiness. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. XX years later. Jojo, join us, thrive, work, rest. You could tell, looks like just like a grand old time at a desk job. Smile, you're with Jojo. And this guy's so weird. Life's better with Jojo. Oh yeah, you got your cameras watching you too. Everyone likes that. Oh, and I didn't even realize there was a skeleton. Dear Ren, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what really mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Hart Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you will honor the family name, my dear. Good luck, love, Grandpa. P.S. If Louis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Sorry it keeps pausing and going, it's because I had to cough. Because of where the window has it. But yeah, I know there's things added to the game, which I have played a little bit with, but not everything. But yeah, I want to do the community center challenge. Giving me a real test of my skills of the game. Hello, you must be Ren. I'm Robin, the local carpenter, and Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I forget if auto run is added to my name, but if it's already selected. This is Hart Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more adept, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, and she's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you'll buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you have to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. Alrighty. Dawn of the first day. Or is it the second day? First day. There you go. Yeah, like my cute little... Oh, gosh, I did it again. Ah, gimme. Yes, I know how everything works. You're super parsnips. Here's a little something to get you started, Mayor Lewis. Yes, I understand. Get started. Cultivate harvest. Okay. Alright, weather. It's going to be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. Fortune teller. The spirits are very happy. They do best share with fortune. This one for all the grand. Yeah, alright. Now, how does this challenge work and all that? Well, obviously, I have to grow the crops. Because there are certain things, if you look at the Stardew Valley wiki and you find the bundles, that's what I'm trying to complete. And because that I didn't know that that was added, that might make it a lot easier on me to get the red cabbage. Because otherwise, it's not supposed to spawn until the second year. But since it was added, that it can spawn in the first year, makes it way easier. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But yeah, you do farming like any other farming game. You plant things, grow things. You can go mining and get materials there. You can get fight monsters. You can also get romances and all that. Alright, I don't have enough to make a chest. I need 50. Sometimes I forget how much money these are, how much materials these are worth. When you play in the later part of the game so often, you're like, oh yeah, that's not too much. And then you realize when you go back to the beginning where you're like, oh yeah, that was a lot more than I thought it was. Alright, I gotta go. After I check over here to see if there's any, if I can get over here, mushrooms. No. But there is this, see if we'll get lucky. No, just clay. Just clay. Alright. Because you can sometimes get rare items from the little worm spots. I forget what they're actually called, but yeah, you can also do this. So, do I have auto running? That actually, yes, it is. Okay, just had to double check. Oh, and perfect. One of the first items that I need, because some of the bundles. Oh, and another one is some wild flowers. Pick. We don't need this right now. Yeah, it gets a little bit annoying at the beginning because you only have this row. Okay, so I gotta go make a chest so I can put all these away. Oh, and your energy goes away really fast. I gotta be careful. Okay. That. Oh yeah, and the mixed seed is anything in season, so because we're in spring, it will grow a random spring crop, whether that's parsnips, melons or not. That's a summer one. Do I? Goodness, we only have 30. I just need a chest. Give me more wood so that I can get a chest, please. I gotta get to Peter. It's not gonna close yet, but I'm wasting so much time. Okay, there. You go there for now. put you right there. Pick that up, open. You go. Take one of these though. Alright, anyways. Yeah, we have to go get more crops to grow. Because you have the wild crops that you have. Okay. I'm gonna slow down. So, there's different things. So these people are the townsfolk and they're different birthdays. So, because Lewis is on the 7th, if you give him a gift he likes, you can gain a relationship. You can't date him, but you can date Haley, Shane, Emily. But yeah, everyone else, if you raise a high relationship score with them, they can actually give you stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I should mention is that I changed the pictures. So this is not what the characters actually look like in the game. I added those because I thought they looked cute. Alright, let's say hi. Hi, Peter. Some of them. Mayor Lewis and Robin have their normal character models. Well, I need all of them anyways, but they won't take long. Let's do 6 of those. And I'll plant those. Hi, hello. Oh, hi, Leah. Yeah, most of them are replaced with a different portrait because the models are exactly the same. This is just what someone made. And I just like how the original art style is fine. I just think these look cute. I love Penny's hair like this. It's adorable. Alright. Oh yeah, you can go through trash cans to get things. Alright, I can't get a fishing rod until I think tomorrow. Alright, give me 1 second. I have to plug my computer in or it'll die on me. So, I will be right back. Alright, there. Back to normal. Oh, plugged in and set. Oh yeah, there is a cool little secret on the map. Does this do it? I think it did. I have to turn it off. Sorry if this gets a little loud. Yeah, it does. It makes a rock sound when you click the lone rock. And it's just, yeah, this is the whole map of Stardew Valley. Yeah, who this is? Well, it's all the woods. Yeah, we don't actually go into those type of woods. But yeah, I'm just checking around for collectibles that I can sell. And also these for later. I need 300 pieces of wood. Okay, it's 300. I don't think I can get in here until, yeah. But yeah, this is someone's house and it's not the fisherman's. It's actually a writer. Yeah, no, I don't live on the beach. I may be an author, but not everyone lives on the beach. I don't know why he does, because I think it's like inspiration. But otherwise, yeah, living on the beach. If I had that kind of earth currency, that would be interesting. Don't see Sam, so let's go back this way, and I'm gonna go get, oh, there's another one that I can sell for money. Thank you. But yeah, there's another thing that you can make quick money in spring, which I have learned from different videos on YouTube that I've known about for a while, that I just do now in Velvet characters. Oh yeah, she's a pain in the butt. She can be. But yeah, down here there should be, there they are, spring onions. They, oh, I didn't get a gold one. But yeah, they spawn down here in these different patches. Oh, horseradish, yay! Another one, we're doing great! But yeah, they spawn in this area, in these different little patches, and down by the sewer, and they give you energy, but they also can sell for a good little bit of money that you can get. The traveler, like the traveling salesman, the caravan traveler, she goes right here. And she appears, and I think is it Fridays? It's a weekend one, I don't know which. Oh, I got a lost book. Alright, you found the lost book. The library collection has expanded. Alright, let's get back to my front door. Oh, and sorry if you hear noises in the background. Those are my neighbors. And they're not loud all the time, thankfully. Because the people I had to deal with last year were... Okay, I know people live different lives and all that. And I've dealt with my dad, who is technically legally deaf in part of his ears, because he has to put the TV up to 60 to hear. Yes, my dad has to put it up to 60, just because he cannot, and it's not like he didn't know how to hear before, it's just he, how's the best way to say this? He's my dad, is the best way, I guess, to say that. But anyway, sometimes during when I was in what some people would call elementary, middle, and high school, I had to deal with my mother blasting the TV really late at night on a school night. So yeah, hang on, I got a call, so I don't want you guys to hear that, so. Sorry for the freeze frame. Alright, there we go. Sorry for the freeze frame. Let's see if we could get some rain. Yay, perfect. Then I don't have to waste, oh great, waste my energy on watering the crops tomorrow. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Beers got you covered. Stop by Beers store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Yeah, that's one of the things I first do. Hello, I just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I'll get something for you. Willie. Yep. Alright, time to water the plants. But anyway, yeah, he would just be up really late and watch who knows what, whether that's a sports game or a show. It was always really loud. Oh, I need to get water. And it would just get very annoying because I'm a light sleeper, which is the funny irony that my dad is not. And with that in mind, you question, oh, well, I have to go to bed early, and then my father would have to, in the concept of time, would have to get up at 5 a.m., and he would not go to bed till like 11. Yeah, probably about 11. And somehow he did it. How? I don't know. It's a good question, but I do not know. Sorry, my goodness. Hi, Lily. Oi there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from the month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold out a lot of fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new fishing rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stay alive, and hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Apparently my voice really just wants to not work. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. Also buy anything you'll catch. If it smells, it sells. Huh? That's what old Pappy used to say anyway. And we're done with the cutscene. Anywho, yeah. So, how does that relate to my the annoying neighbors from last year? Well, the annoying neighbors from last year in this earthly college was the simple fact that they would blast music, which I'm not going to say my dad didn't do either. He also did that. Whether he was on the TV or blasting music downstairs, you knew where my dad was. And late nights. He's more on the TV now when I visit, but otherwise he's just normal, I guess the best way to say that is. But yeah, these kids, for some reason, in their wisdom, and this is sarcasm by the way, decide during school days and weekends, obviously weekends you can stay up later, but if I thought my dad blasted music, my goodness, those guys blasted music so loud. I do not have enough copper ore. Is Pam? Because I already got the ones in here. I haven't got George. But yeah, Pam, oh goodness. Yeah, they were just very much a pain in the butt. And with that in mind, I would literally just hope and pray they would just quiet down eventually, because even during the day, when it they weren't blasting music, you would hear this guy just cussing at the storm about, I guess he hated his job. He just really, really hated his job, I guess. And with this man hating his job, talking to his roommate, and I don't know, I can't remember much of it now, just because just during the days when you would like to have peace and quiet for, you know, like exam days, I should say, there was two of them, but yeah, they would not quiet down or do anything productive that I knew of. And I guess the best way to say is that they were very annoying and loud, consistently, almost every night. They would have loud music playing for ungodly hours. And they got in trouble in the most ironic way, just because, oh, another one, I got another one, I don't need this. This is my point. Anyway, they got in trouble because it was near the end of the winter semester, and I don't know if it was a weekend or not, I don't remember, but they, being clowns as they were, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another one or is there only 4? I don't know. I think there's only 4. We'll put that in there, those in there, and also the 4 dandelions and the clam. Alright. Anywho, it was really late, they were blasting music, and obviously this is during the time of a certain thing happening in the world where, you know, you're supposed to be very far away from people. Well, I think they had a party, because they had really loud music, it sounded like there was multiple people in there, and then it was late, and it sounded like only the 2 of them, and then they started blasting their music again, really loudly, and I kid you not, it was freaking Justin Bieber. It was like, okay then, you like Justin Bieber, that's fine, but that's not what I expect out of male college students at almost midnight. Because I don't think that's what you would really think of, being like, oh, why the heck would a male college student be blaring Justin Bieber at almost midnight? I don't know either. And you're like, oh, what is different about this than the other ones? Well, the simple case that the certain song that they blared had the N-word in it. And you're like, okay, alright, yeah, that's pretty bad because the walls are very thin. Especially for some reason, on the side that they were on, because when I laid on my bunk bed, because I had my desk underneath my bed, so because I was on the right side, it just would blare, so I would hear it even more, but no matter where I went in the room, I could still hear it unless I was in the bathroom. So that sucked, but yeah, how did they get caught? So yeah, they have a song blaring really loud with the N-word in it. Well, the thing that just really, because I didn't do anything. I think it was someone from around me said something, or someone far down the hall heard them. Because where my dorm room was at that time was at the in a corner. There was 4 rooms in this corner, and yeah, it was like they split it into freshmen and then upperclassmen on the other side. So over here was, sorry, I'm using my mouse to show them, but on this side would be the freshmen. On this side is where all the upperclassmen are. Well, anyway, I guess this best shows it. So the hallways were like this in a U shape, but then you had these little corners off to the side that had the 4 rooms. And I was in one of those rooms, and they were on the far corner. I was right next to them. And yeah, the music, obviously blaring really late, and was heard all the way. So if we're over here, they were heard all the way over here on the other side. That's how loud their music was. So that's bad. And then 2, because they thought they were, what the heck was that? Oh, it was a tree. I was so confused on what that was. Anyway, these guys decide, so it's music, right? Yeah, it's N-word, and they decide to sing. And when they sing, they say the N-word. Oh, that was pretty bad on them. Oh yeah, by the way, this is grandfather shrine. Sorry, that distracted from the story, but yeah, they did that. So not that long after that, I see the array of. So there's 200 RAs for the floors. One on one side that goes this way and stops, and then another one that handles this side. So the RA that we're gonna call C. So if I'm gonna use the letter C, we're gonna call her Katie. Katie comes walking down the hall, because I hear all of a sudden someone walking the direction, so I get up and I go look out the little peephole in the door, and I see that she's walking and she goes to them, and she knocks and they open the door. And I just hear her telling them how they're being annoyingly loud, and also that students heard them saying the N-word, and that it's not allowed on this campus, and also that they had a party and so on. So they got in trouble, and that if they did anything else, they would get kicked out of their rooms. Sadly, that never happened. But they quieted down after that, which was nice for me. There's less annoying noises. And obviously, I did well in the classes that I had. I didn't they weren't noisy all the time, but like I said, anytime the one guy, because I only knew what one guy looked like, I didn't know what the other one looked like. As soon as he came back from work, you would hear him cuss up a storm, and then they would do the music, and then all that. But they calmed it down, which was nice. Do I think it was that? Well, they still did play music sometimes, but they didn't do it as loudly, is the best way I should say it. they, how would I want to say this? In the end, they would have paid. It was just great for me. Because I never had problems, but I had told the RA previously about this. But then because they have like RAs on night duty, which just means that you have an RA who's wanders the halls. Like they do 2 rounds, one at the beginning of their shift and one near the end of their shift, just to make sure. But they also have a phone on them because there's these numbers that people can call to say, hey, something's going on. Otherwise, the RAs are free to do homework and so on. They just have to have the phone on them, and as soon as someone calls, they have to pick up. So I texted my RA because we got her number we got her number to contact, and I contact her being like, hey, these guys are, cause this is by the way before they got in trouble. And she texted to say that she was at home at the moment and then I can go by her door, and that's where the RA and Judy phone numbers are. And I put the number in and I called. And when I called, I got a response from a really rude dude. And I told them the situation, and I forget everything, but he was just really rude. And he came up to the floor and did walk over there, didn't even knock. Just walked over and if didn't hear and walked away. And apparently he was supposed to knock on the door and say, hey, we had a complaint, please keep it down. But apparently he didn't want to do that. And I learned from, because you would, once a semester, you have a meeting with the RA, and she said that the person that I was describing, because I described her because I saw him through the peephole in the door, that, let me show you what time to Lily. I saw him through the peephole and I described what he looked like, and she said that he got fired. Yeah, so the guy who didn't do his job got fired. So the thing is, I didn't say anything. I just said that I had troubles before, and then I was reminded about that RA. So I decided to say something, so that was just interesting irony for that. Alright, I can finally go in the museum and be like, got there. Here's this. Thank you. Sorry I skipped through their dialogue, but it's dialogue that's pretty much just saying thank you, you got what I needed. You can keep all that stuff and move along. Maybe not exact wording, but something like that. But then again, it could be really just anything. Let's go to Gunther's. But yeah, sorry that this is taking a very slow time. I forgot how long it took for the community center to open. I think it's because it is raining. So yeah, now we're gonna see the Gunther cutscene. Abysmal, not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let's see it. Here, you can have a dried starfish. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. But yeah, you donate stuff to Gunther, you can, a certain amount of items, you get different little gifts. And it's not really money, it's more of cool little statues. Other things? I'm trying to remember. But it's not too difficult. But I realize how bad this fishing is. I'm so used to the iridium one that has a bigger green box for me to use and makes it less difficult. Like, look at this. Look, how do you win against that? Because you can buy it from Willy for upgraded fishing rods, but at the moment, as you can clearly see, I don't have a lot of money. As soon as those crops grow, I will have a lot more money, and I'll sell this fish. But yeah, these ones are not that difficult as long as they don't fly over the place, because you can get some of those too. Yay! Do I need a Tigermouth mouse? I don't think I do. I will have to double check everything again. But yeah, you just keep things and store things, and then once it opens, I can actually look at them. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, yeah. It'll pop up right here once the community center opens, so I can look at it. And then I can just store stuff and take it there in big trips. So if I have this, this, and this to bring to the community center, then I can just go. Because obviously, more than half of my inventory is taken up by the tools I have to use to help me make money. But yeah, fishing is how I make money in the early game, even though it takes forever. It's so slow. And you just have to get lucky with these slower fish. Otherwise, you're just gonna have no luck. Which also, yeah, I got a new one. But the fortune teller actually tells you the luck of the day. So if it is, you have, is it 5 different ones? So you have very lucky, which is a purple star, means you have the greatest luck possible. You have a golden triangle, which means you'll have good luck, so it's less higher luck than a purple one, but still lucky. Then you can get a spark of light and 2 little cloud things circling it, and that is neutral, so you don't get really any buffs for things to happen. Because what the luck does is, getting fish instead of just garbage. We're more likely to get fish, and the treasure chest that earlier can come from luck happen more often. But then with bad luck, you can get trash from fishing, going into the mines, not finding many gems, so diamonds, emeralds, rubies, amethysts, coal. You won't get any of that very much. It's just going to be stone, and that's not great. Kind of the same thing with just random items that you can pick up off the map. As you can tell, the smallmouth bass, I get quite a few of those. That's very common. But anyway, yeah, you have super lucky, okay luck, neutral luck, a little bit of bad luck, which is, I think, the bat is a little bit of bad luck, and then there's a red skull, and that red skull means the most horrible luck possible, so do not go into the caves. You're probably gonna get attacked by monsters. Fishing, you're just gonna get horrible drops. Just different things like that can cause problems. I don't know if it causes anything with the crops. They don't have a recycling machine yet that they can use. Because you can get a recycling machine to take these trash and you turn them into refined quartz, and you can sell those for money and use them for different machines different things to build. Just fishing. This is the most riveting content you've seen on the entire internet, people. Virtual fishing. Oh, I got 2 of those. Alright. We're making good progress. I'm happy about this. Oh, what other story would I want to tell? I guess I could say, since it's not in the Pokemon string, is that I feel very lucky on that one, since I have died so many times in my black and white Nuzlocke, hardcore Nuzlocke types. But in Fire Red, I actually have gotten to the 4th badge, which I am impressed. I didn't think that I would be able to. I thought I would just end up failing. Now, do I think that means that Fire Red is easier? I don't know. I think I just get lucky? Lucky and unlucky, how you see it, since, I now only have 2 Pokemon. So I don't know if that's really lucky. But I'm lucky in other aspects of some battles. One there, one there, one there. There we go. Now we will sell the rest of these, so I don't run out of energy from me accidentally fishing. Alright, still got a few more days for these. But yeah, in the end, it's fun, and I'm enjoying myself. And I couldn't ask for anything more than that, is just enjoying myself. Profits. It's definitely yeah, even 3 years into the game, I still have I don't have everything yet, because I'm saving up money to fully upgrade the house. Okay, I got extra luck. Did that one just say sunny? Yep. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the spring onions yesterday. I forgot. I will do that today. That might be the thing that I do before I end the stream. I don't know. Plans. But the crops are going well, and I got more money than I started with, so that's a good thing. But yeah, this game is definitely a laid-back thing that I'm not rushing necessarily, because it is a relaxing game and it's something that I don't get frustrated by too much. I can get frustrated by this game, depending, especially its combat. Oh, the combat. Is it the worst combat I have ever dealt with? No. It's just, there we go. It's just, how do I want to say this? uh, kind of annoying. It's nice that it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Wherever you like click your mouse, I don't even have a sword, but when I get a sword, wherever you click your mouse, that's where the character swings. But also where your direction, where you are facing, also matters too. But sometimes that just can make it you miss what you're trying to hit and get damage, and you're like, why? So yeah, take that as a little bit is just be careful with combat. Because also on the farm, if you're there really late, is it only on the farm? I think it's only on the dark farm where you get. Sorry, my hands are heating up from the computer. That. Yeah, my brain is having the greatest time right now, trying to remember things. And now I don't remember. It'll probably pop into my head when I fall asleep where I'm like, I remember what I was gonna say. Because that is a common thing, sadly, for myself. There we go. Alright. Anywho, there's things to be done, stuff to do for you. But yeah. The thing is that colors, even if there's a certain thing going on, it can still be chaotic. I have definitely seen. Oh, what was it? I have somehow been randomly confused for students. So, alright, well, I guess I'll end it here because I have to do something.